Yo, what's going on, everybody? It's your boy, Mr. Motivated here, back in here for another episode of the Mr. Motivated YouTube channel. As always, I'd like to take the time to thank y'all all for tuning in to today's episode. And like that, let's just get started. And for today's episode, I wanted to talk about how bad do you want it? See, it's important to ask yourself this: how bad do you want it? If you aspiring to be something in life, you got goals, you got dreams, you got ambitions, you chasing something in life, it might be bigger than you, it might be something just for you, it might be something for your family, whatever it is that you're chasing though, you always gonna have to ask yourself that. Because look, it's gonna be a time that come across while you on your journey to accomplishing this goal and this dream, where you're gonna have a discouraging moment, or you're gonna have a moment where you feel real tired, you worn out. You know, you've been putting in all this work and you probably don't see no results the way you want to see them right now. But that's when you gotta keep going. You gotta ask yourself, well, how bad do I want it? Do you want it bad enough that you're gonna be up those late nights and those early mornings? Do you want it bad enough where you're gonna fight through pain, exhaustion? You're gonna be willing to learn more? You're gonna pick yourself up off the ground? Ask yourself that. How bad do you want it? Anytime you feel like giving up, or you get discouraged, you get too down, ask yourself that. How bad do you want it? If it's for somebody else, if it's for your kids or whatever the case is, ask yourself, how bad I want my kids to see the glory that I haven't had at their age. Ask yourself that. Ask yourself how bad you want that dream to come true. How bad you want this ambition, this goal to really take off for you. Because you're going to need it. And you're going to go through those times, those trials and tribulations. We all got valleys and peaks. Every day not a good day. Every day not a bad day either. At the same token, you got to understand that. You got to want it bad. You got to want it better than the next person that want it. Because there's another person out there who want that same spot that you want. They want that same recognition. They want that same promotion. They want that same job, that same car, whatever it is. And it might be only one spot there. How bad you want it. I think about this. They remind me of the time I was trying to, I was staying with one of my brothers and stuff. And I was trying to get my own spot or whatever. And I remember his, it's like my sister-in-law, mind you, that's their crib or whatever, but she used to be up playing music like a late night, like 1 in the morning, 2 in the morning, whatever. And I was just blessed to have another place to stay, you feel me? Now at the time, I actually had the money for my own crib, but I had a little plan in place. I was just trying to get me another job, so by the time I moved out, I had me a good paying job, you know what I mean? I don't have to be struggling paycheck to paycheck, think ahead of the game, you know what I'm saying? But at the same token, I started realizing that wasn't gonna work, you know what I mean? It wasn't gonna work. I was too tired. Sometimes I had to be at work, literally clocked in at 5 o'clock in the morning. I worked at the airport, and man, I would not take no days off. Like every day, I was tired as hell. And I mean, I was talking about off of 2-3 hours of sleep. And I was getting up. I asked myself that all the time. I would literally be sleeping, sitting on the couch, because I knew it was no point in laying down. I'd be going out. And I'd be too comfortable, probably try to want to get up. So I knew I had like 2 hours of sleep or whatever. And that was the case. I was so sleepy, tired in that car. Driving, it's cold, it's winter time too. Cold as you know what. I was just cracking the window driving, like letting that cold air hit me so it could wake me up. But I always ask myself that, how bad do you want it? You want that apartment that bad? You want your own place that bad? You ain't missing no beat. I ain't missing no money. That's what I kept saying to myself. I was up. I was hungry. You chasing something, nothing, you ain't gonna let nothing stop you. Like, it's like Kobe Bryant wanting his 4th ring, or even his fifth, you know what I'm saying? But especially his fourth, because he had a drought. You know what I'm saying? He ain't win nothing since Shaq, and he wanted to prove everybody wrong that he could win without Shaq. Did you see what he did to the Orlando Magic that year? I remember Kobe being in the press conference, and one of them asked, well, y'all up 2-1, or they was up 3-1 or something like that. And he said, you still haven't smiled yet at all. Shouldn't you be happy? Kobe's like, what's there to smile about? Job done to you? Job don't look done to me. So what's there to smile about? He was so laser focused. Like, I carry that same Mamba mentality. Like, the job is not done yet. I'm hungry. I want it. You know what I'm saying? And we can't take your foot off the gas. Constantly ask yourself that. How bad do you want it? Are you willing to drive an hour away for this promotion, this better job that's going to pay you a lot? You know what I'm saying? And deal with that traffic or whatever the case may be. How bad do you want it? You want that big house or this, that, and the third? Because a lot of us get caught up thinking that God just going to bless us with that, what we asked for. That's not always the case. He going to bless you with the tools that you need to get what you want, what you asked for. You might want that big house. You might want that fancy car. Excuse me. But he probably ain't going to necessarily just bless you with that. It ain't going to fall out the sky. You got to get up and go get it. You know what I'm saying? And he going to bless you probably with that job or that promotion that you need, that money that you need, or whatever the case may be. Them tools that you need, that ambition that you need, that laser focus, that hunger, that drive. That's what he gonna bless you with. That different level focus, that, you know what, I think I'm gonna put the blunt down for a while. You know what, I think I'm gonna stop drinking for a while. I think I'm gonna start being more consistent, and I'm not gonna get distracted by any women. I'm not gonna get distracted by any men, whatever the case may be. I'm gonna start putting my pleasures tune them down a little bit, be more 90% business and 10% pleasure. You know what I'm saying? I'm gonna earn my pleasure at the end of the day. If you like to smoke, make sure you put in your work in first. Because let me tell you something, I don't know anybody who could just conduct business by being high all day or drunk all day. It's hard to conduct business when you're doing that, man. You be all night and all, you know what I'm saying? You be all tired, especially that strong stuff. Y'all know what I'm talking about. That sour and cuz y'all know what I'm talking about. A lot of y'all young kids offer a lot worse stuff, opioids and all that stuff, and that's a whole nother ball game right there. But yeah, you gotta want it bad enough. If you got certain friends or whatever the case may be, they might not know how bad you want it. But you gonna tune down from them for a little bit, like, nah, homie, I gotta get my mind right. I gotta, you know what I'm saying? I catch y'all on the weekends or whatever the case may be. I can't be hanging out with y'all every day. I gotta get this money right. I gotta get this goal right, this ambition. Because let me tell you something, nobody gonna take you serious until you start taking it serious. You gotta take yourself serious. Then other people gonna start taking you serious. You know what I'm saying? You'll see opportunities open up for you, and nothing happen overnight. So stay consistent on your grind, and never know, it might be your day. Your day will come though if you keep on being consistent on your grind and you stay hungry for your whatever it is that you're chasing. Just keep it 10 toes down, keep your foot on the gas, and keep on going. And ask yourself, how bad do you want it? Every time you get tired, every time you get discouraged, every time, you know, something don't go right, somebody says something, you know what I mean, doubting you, whatever the case may be, ask yourself that. Well, how bad do I want it? I'm going to be up all night studying this. Yeah, I failed that test, but I want to pass this class. I want that degree. How bad do you want it? I'm gonna be the first person in the class. I'm gonna sit up in the front row of in the class. Excuse me, I almost cursed right there. But I'm gonna sit up front row in the class because I want it that bad. I want to learn this. You know what I'm saying? And take the time. I'm gonna stay a little late sometimes. You know what I'm saying? If I got it, I'm gonna stay a little late. I'm gonna do some extra overtime, man. I was trying to get my crib. I was doing people see me in my work clothes. It seemed like 7 days a week. I'm not lying about that. Like, I was busting doubles, I was busting all the overtime you could get. Look, throw it to me. Now let my managers know my situation, you know what I'm saying? So they just understood the hunger coming from a young kid coming from the ghetto who really wants something out of life. And I was determined to be something. You know what I'm saying? I had other brothers and stuff saying that you ain't gonna be able to take care of yourself. Mom's passed away now, what you gonna do? This, that, and the third, blah, blah, blah. Yeah. Trust me. I showed them. I just put it like that, you know what I'm saying? And I wouldn't say I had a chip on my shoulder, but call it what you want to call it. I don't believe having the chip on my shoulder, but just a drive, like, you know what I'm saying? Not everybody gonna know your ambitions and how serious you take things till they start seeing that, like, man, he busting mad overtime, he doing this every day, he want this, you know what I'm saying? Like, you seen it. And like I said, Kobe Bryant, when he wanted his 4th ring, I always go back to that 4th joint. He wanted it every game, you know what I'm saying? He was just that type of player, you know what I'm saying? And he wanted every game, but especially that 4th ring, he really was hungry. Like, there was no way they was gonna stop them, bro. It was just, especially after he came off that loss to Boston the year before, there was no way. I remember after he took that loss to Boston, he actually said that and when the confetti was coming down, they was asking him questions, and he was a little teary-eyed. He said, I'm gonna work myself to exhaustion as I usually do. And listen, that's what you're gonna have to do. Is your hard work gonna pay off one day. Trust me, it's gonna pay off. You gotta keep going, you gotta keep striving, you gotta keep believing. You know what I'm saying? But you never gonna know if that dream gonna ever take off if you just call it quits. If you just throw in a towel. Never throw in that towel. Exhaust all measures. Make sure you keep getting up, you keep learning, you keep trying. Because after a while, it's only gonna be but so much things that you haven't seen before. So you're gonna know ways to win tends to having ways to lose, you know what I'm saying? So ask yourself, how bad do you want it? If you want it bad enough, you're gonna get up that extra hour, you're gonna go that extra mile or extra 10 miles, you know what I'm saying? If you wanna lose your weight, if you got weight and you wanna lose it, you're gonna constantly be in the gym. If you go to the gym 2 times and that ain't working, you're going to start putting in extra work. You know what I'm saying? You're going to start putting in the gym 3-4 times. You're going to make the time. If you want to spend more time with your children that bad or whatever the case may be, you're going to find the time. You know what I'm saying? With your wife, whatever the case may be. You're going to find the time because you want it that bad enough. You're going to make it happen. And no, you might not like doing all that extra work, but it's going to pay off for you. And it's going to carry you in life a long way, because the next time you want something else, because there's going to be other things that pop up that you're going to want, and you're going to have to put in that same relentless effort. You know what I'm saying? You're going to have to put in a relentless effort. So let me tell you something. You got to constantly jab life and keep swinging at it, because if you don't, life going to constantly jab you. You know what I'm saying? So, because let me tell you, whether you work hard or not, them bills still going to come. Your kids still going to get hungry. You know what I'm saying? Things gonna still have to get done. You gonna get hungry. You know what I'm saying? So keep your foot on the gas and don't believe in settling and trying to cut corners out here, because I'm telling you, every time I try to do that, cut corners in my life, it seemed like God just understood my potential and said, nah, you gonna put in that work. You don't think so right now, but you gonna put in that work, unless you just not gonna accomplish what you want to accomplish. And you're gonna sit there and be another person with another excuse to say why you ain't accomplished what you wanted to accomplish. Oh, but that's too hard. Oh, but that's too this. But you trying to go after greatness. Greatness don't come easy. It's just called greatness. It separates the good from the great, the bad from the good, and the good from the great. So you striving for greatness. You got to go up an extra level. And every time you go up an extra level, it's going to be something else waiting for you that's harder for you to defeat it at the end, like a Mario game. So understand that it's going to be something bigger and stronger, or at least it seemed that way. But there's always a way to beat that. You know what I'm saying? It might be bigger or seem bigger and stronger than you right now, but it might not be smarter, faster than you. So keep that in mind. So that's my episode for the day. If you going after something, you got goals, you got ambitions, you striving for something, you want something that bad, remember that. Ask yourself that when you get tired, you get discouraged, now I don't feel like doing it today, how bad do you want it? Because again, like I said in my previous videos, a quote from Kobe Bryant, one of our biggest mistakes is thinking that we got more time. But none of us is guaranteed tomorrow, tonight, let alone tomorrow or next week. So take advantage of the time you got right now, do what you gotta do, make it happen. And like that, I thank y'all as always for tuning into this episode. This is your boy, Mr. Motivated. You know what to do. If you like this video, leave a like, comment, share this with somebody who need to hear this. Subscribe to the channel if you haven't done so already. I appreciate that. And spread the word. I'm trying to get as many people inspired, motivated, and hopefully they keep on just passing that torch and make other people get inspired, other people get motivated. You know what I'm saying? So I appreciate y'all for tuning in. And like that, I'll catch y'all on the next episode. It's your boy, Mr. Motivated. I'm out.